Your car throws a warning light, jerks between gears, or idles like it's about to die, and the shop wants hundreds just to look at it. Here's the truth. Mechanics hate you finding out. Nothing's actually broken. The system is just confused, and it's begging for a reset. Today, I'm showing you 12 reset tricks that solve 95% of car issues completely free. No scanner subscription, no dealer appointment, no waiting room, and the last one alone could save you from a $500 dealer bill on its own. Let's get started. Reset number 12, blind spot monitoring reset. That warning light flashes every time you pass a truck, or sometimes when nothing's even there, and the dealer's first answer is always sensor replacement for hundreds of dollars. Reality, most of the time the system just needs a reset. Step 1, park safely with the ignition on, engine off. Step 2, locate the blind spot monitoring button, usually on the dash or inside your driver menu settings. Step 3, hold the button for 10 to 15 seconds until the indicator blinks or a message confirms the reset. Step 4, turn the ignition off, restart the car, and drive above 20 miles per hour for a few minutes so the system rechecks both sensors and recalibrates itself while you're actually on the road, not sitting parked in your driveway. Pro tip, clean your rear bumpers first, since mud, road salt, or a poorly applied wax coat can throw the sensors off and bring the light right back even after a reset, making you think the fix didn't work, when really it's just a dirty sensor housing underneath a layer of grime. Reset number 11, climate control reset. Your AC blowing hot on one side and cold on the other feels less like dual climate and more like your car is trolling you. Dealers love this one. They'll talk about bad actuators or control modules and hand you a bill. In reality, climate control systems often just lose their place and need a reset. Step 1, turn the car off and disconnect the negative battery cable for 10 minutes. Then reconnect and start the car, letting the system run through a full cycle so it recalibrates from scratch instead of holding on to whatever settings it was stuck on before. Step 2, on many GM, Chrysler, and Ford models, hold the defrost and recirculation buttons together for 5 to 10 seconds with the ignition on and engine off until you hear the vents click and cycle. Step 3, set the temperature to full hot for 2 minutes, then full cold, cycling through every vent mode and fan speed to teach the blend doors where home is again. Most of the time, one of these 3 steps clears the issue completely without a single part being replaced. Reset number 10, tire pressure monitoring reset. Few lights are as annoying as the tire pressure warning, popping on every time the weather turns cold like you're about to roll on flat tires. Shops love it because they'll reset it in 2 minutes and charge you $50. Step 1, inflate all tires, including the spare, to the pressure listed on your door sticker, not the number printed on the tire's sidewall, since that number is only the tire's maximum rating, not your car's actual recommended pressure. Step 2, drive at least 10 to 15 minutes at 30 miles per hour or more, since some cars recalibrate automatically while moving. Step 3, if that doesn't work, look under the dash, glove box, or near the steering column for a TPMS reset button. With the key on and engine off, press and hold until the light blinks 3 times, then release and start the car. Pro tip, if the light refuses to die after all 3 steps, you likely have a dead sensor, but try this first since it works most of the time and costs you absolutely nothing, except a few minutes with your tire gauge. Reset number 9, ABS light. Reset. That amber warning light can scare any driver into picturing brake failure and a huge repair bill. But many times, it's not a bad ABS pump at all. It's just the computer holding on to bad data from a weak battery, a dirty wheel sensor, or even a single pothole from months ago. And while a dealer might charge $120 just to look at it and tell you what's wrong, you can try this yourself first, completely free, before ever booking that appointment. Step 1. Turn the car off, open the fuse box, find the ABS fuse, and pull it. Wait 30 seconds, then pop it back in and start the car. Step 2. If the light stays, turn the wheel all the way left, then all the way right, then back to center with the engine running, then shut off and restart, which works on many GM and Ford models. Step 3. If you have an OBD2 scanner with ABS support, plug it in, read the code, and clear it directly. The exact same tool a shop would use to bill you for a diagnostic, you can now run yourself in your own driveway. Reset number 8. Key fob and immobilizer reset. You turn the key and nothing happens. No unlock, no chirp, no start, and it feels like your own car has decided you're a thief standing outside your own driveway. Before you assume the battery is dead or rush to the dealership, know this. The fob or immobilizer has often just lost sync with the car, and dealers will happily charge you a fortune to reprogram it. Step 1. Get in the driver's seat, shut the doors, and insert the key into the ignition. Step 2. Turn it from off to on about 4 to 8 times quickly, ending in on, until you hear a chime confirming programming mode. Step 3. Press any button on your key fob. The doors may lock and unlock to confirm the sync. Step 4. Turn the ignition off and test the fob's lock, unlock, and remote start if equipped. Pro tip: some cars need every spare fob programmed in the same cycle, so keep them handy before you start, since running the sequence twice for 2 different fobs can sometimes wipe out the first one's sync. If you've made it this far, you already know how much money these resets can save you. Do me a favor and hit that like button. It helps us keep exposing the tricks mechanics don't want you to know. All right, let's keep going. Reset number 7. Power steering reset. You start your car and the wheel suddenly feels like you're wrestling a truck. No leaks, no unusual noise, just stiff steering that makes you grip harder than you should from the very first turn out of your driveway. In modern cars, this usually isn't a broken pump. It's the electric power steering system glitching out, and dealers love calling it a module issue worth $700 or more. Step 1. Turn the ignition to on with the engine off. Step 2. Turn the wheel all the way left, then all the way right, doing this 2 times slowly. Step 3. Start the engine and let it idle for 30 seconds. Step 4. Turn the wheel left to right 1 more time, then return it to center. This forces the system to recalibrate its steering angle sensor and reset the assist levels. Pro tip: always do this on level ground, and if the wheel still feels heavy afterward, check your battery voltage, since EPS is power hungry. And a weak battery makes it act up long before the actual steering module is ever the real problem. Reset number 6. Transmission shift reset. Your car hangs onto gears too long, jerks between shifts, or feels like it just doesn't know what it wants to do next, and that's not always a sign of a failing transmission on its way out. It's often the transmission control module holding on to old driving data that no longer matches how you actually drive today, especially if you've since changed your commute or bought the car used. Step 1. Turn the key to on without starting the engine, foot off the brake, and let the dash lights glow. Step 2. Press the accelerator all the way down and hold it for 15 to 25 seconds. Step 3. While still holding the pedal, turn the key back to off, then release the pedal and wait at least 2 minutes so the system can wipe its stored shift patterns. Step 4. Start the engine normally and drive gently for 15 to 20 minutes so the transmission relearns smoother shift points. Pro tip: don't hammer the gas right after the reset. Drive steady so the system builds clean data from the start instead of learning the wrong habits all over again within the first few miles. Reset number 5. Idle air control reset. You pull up to a light and the car shakes like it's had 3 energy drinks in a row, or it idles smooth one day and tries to stall out completely the very next morning. That's usually your idle air control system out of tune, forgetting its baseline every time you disconnect the battery or clean the throttle body. Step 1. Start the car and let it warm until the temperature gauge sits in the middle. Step 2. Put it in park and let it idle untouched for about 5 minutes. Step 3. Switch on the headlights and AC to add load and let it idle another 2 minutes. Pro tip: don't touch the gas pedal during any of this. Pressing it ruins the relearn completely. Done right, your idle settles down smooth and steady without stalls or wild swings, and you never had to hand a mechanic a dime for what they call a deep diagnostic that's really just a 5-minute relearn. Reset number 4. Throttle position sensor reset. Press the gas and your car hesitates like it's making up its mind about something, or the idle jumps around like it's had way too much caffeine before your morning commute even starts. That's your throttle system out of sync, since your pedal talks to the throttle body through electronics that can lose calibration over time. Step 1. Turn the key to on without starting the engine and let the dash lights glow. Step 2. Press the gas pedal smoothly to the floor and hold for about 5 seconds. Step 3. Release the pedal slowly, don't snap it back. Step 4. Repeat the full cycle 2 more times. Step 5. Turn the key off and wait 10 seconds. Step 6. Start the car and let it idle untouched for about 3 minutes. This retrains the computer on your pedal's full range, from idle to wide open throttle. Pro tip: smooth and steady wins here. Rushing the pedal ruins the relearn and forces you to start the whole 6-step cycle over again from scratch. Reset number 3. Mass airflow sensor reset. If your car feels lazy, sips more gas than usual, or stumbles the moment you hit the pedal, don't blame the engine itself just yet, since the real culprit is often somewhere else entirely. Your mass airflow sensor, the car's nose, might just be sending bad data to the ECU because of dust or oil buildup on the wires, and most times it doesn't need replacing at all, just a proper reset. Step 1. Turn the ignition off, then locate the sensor between the air filter box and the intake manifold. Step 2. Disconnect the sensor's plug and leave it off for 5 minutes to clear the stored values. Step 3. Reconnect it firmly until the clip locks. Step 4. Start the engine and let it idle for 5 to 10 minutes with no AC or radio running, giving the ECU a clean baseline. Step 5. Take a smooth test drive without flooring it, easing through different speeds so the system relearns gradually. Pro tip: if it's really dirty, spray it with MAF cleaner first, but never touch the wires. They're fragile, and one accidental bend can create a whole new problem you didn't have before. Reset number 2. Check engine light reset. That glowing orange light makes your stomach drop the moment you spot it, but many times it's just the ECU storing a code from a minor hiccup, like a loose gas cap or a temporary sensor glitch you've genuinely already fixed weeks ago. Option 1. Battery disconnect. Pop the hood, disconnect the negative battery cable for 10 to 15 minutes, reconnect, then start the car, and the light should be gone. Option 2, and the better method, plug a cheap $20 OBD2 scanner into the port under your dash. With the key on and engine off, select red codes to see what triggered it. Then select clear codes or erase DTCs, and in seconds, the light disappears. Pro tip, if the light comes right back after either method, don't ignore it. That means there's a real problem still active, not just a stored glitch, and it's worth having checked properly this time before you write off a bigger issue as just another false alarm. Reset number 1, the ECU hard reset, the one that solves 95% of car issues in one shot. Think of your ECU, the engine control unit, as your car's brain. And just like a laptop that's been running too many programs at once, it sometimes glitches, throwing a check engine light, killing your fuel economy, or dropping into limp mode for no obvious reason at all. The good news? Most of the time, nothing is actually broken. The ECU is just stuck holding on to bad data from months or even years of driving. And mechanics will charge you $150 just to clear codes you can erase yourself in your own driveway. Step 1, turn the ignition off and pull the key. Step 2, pop the hood and disconnect the negative battery cable first, then the positive. Step 3, touch the two cables together for 10 seconds to drain any leftover power. Step 4, leave them disconnected for 15 to 20 minutes. Step 5, reconnect, positive first, negative second, then start the car and let it idle for about 5 minutes. This wipes the ECU's memory clean, clearing ghost codes and restoring throttle response so the car feels new again. Pro tip, jot down your radio presets and keep your stereo security code handy before you start, since a hard reset wipes all of that saved information along with the bad data you're actually trying to clear. And there you have it, 12 reset tricks that solve 95% of car issues without spending a dime or setting foot in a shop. If this saved you a repair bill, drop a comment and tell me which reset worked for you. And smash that subscribe button for more secrets mechanics hope you never learn. Catch the next video for even more free fixes hiding right under your hood that mechanics would rather you never found out about on your own.